Hey there, how's it going? Thank you for joining me for The Legend of Bumbo. And for the first time, I have a streak. I don't think, yeah, there's nothing recording that anywhere. Although if I look here, okay, so I think this means I've beaten it. This means I've gotten the jackpot ending, I think. Beaten the game twice with Bumbo the Weird, so we're going to bid adieu to them for a minute. Now it's time to beat the game twice with all these other dudes, and I also have Bumbo the Dead to try, which I think I'll do now. And I'm not being down on myself or anything. You know, I have my self-esteem and my skills in this game are at an all-time high right now off those two wins. But I don't expect to win just yet with Bumbo the Dead. I can tell it might not even be the case that this is a weak character. Looks like I'm starting out with some mana. But it's certainly not the type of character that you get good with right away. I would not expect that. So it looks like I have a damage over time, a DOT. That's what we in the industry call it. A dot. Then I have these spells to move a tile row 1 right, move a tile column 1 down, and only one move. So it looks like you got to make pretty effective use of these. And I think I'm starting out with 2 of every kind of mana because what it said about this character is that the spell costs change when you use them. So right now this costs 1 white mana to move a tile row 1 right, but if I use it, it's going to cost something else. So it might be, yeah, I have no idea. I guess I want gray to get this. Or maybe I'd rather just take out the flies, because there's no point in putting a DOT on a 1 HP enemy. So I guess let's do this. Put that there. Let's move you 1 right, and let's move you 1 down, not even looking at what they cost, because I know I have enough for now. And that's actually doing 2 damage. So we start with 2 puzzle damage, which is nice. So I'll get rid of one of these flies so we can... Oh, that's actually targeting that guy. Well, what do you know there? Okay. So now we're in a situation where I have a lot of white mana, but I have no guarantee that anything is going to cost white mana. So kind of an interesting spot. All right. Let me think here. And just thinking in terms of using spells to move rows and columns is also kind of, you know, not really intuitive for me at the second. I don't know. It's early in the morning. It's not early in the morning. What time is it? It's like 12:30. Yeah, it's 12:38. But it's it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon. I've only been up for, about 2 hours at this point. I am rested, I'm rejuvenated, sure. But, to throw something like this at me first thing in the morning, which is a choice that I made, and again, it's not first thing in the morning. It's a little tough. Let's see if I can get you all the way over. At least get a shield. And this is going to be whether or not I win, this is going to be a slow one. For sure, that's a guarantee. Start moving. Maybe I could get another move here. Yeah, looks like I have enough. Okay, still going. And I see the teeth. Not sure I can quite get there though. I gotta move this all the way over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. I mean, possibly, but if it asks me to pay more than 1 gray mana, it's over, so we'll see. Still got it. Still got it. Still got it. 1 more. Okay. And my hope is that, someday this will be totally natural. But look at this. We got the spell. Cast it on this guy, so I'm not worried about him. Still gotta move. But yeah, it's like I don't even know what to prioritize. I guess... okay. How about this? Move that all the way over and then get this over. At least take out another fly. Yeah, see, I can't. That's okay. We'll end it there. And that is the first turn. That is 5 minutes into the video. And it looks like our... Is our dot done over here? I only did 1 damage. That can't be right. I'm safe right now. They're not attacking. And I could get even more safe if I do this. Shield up that side, and, oh, now we got this. Oh, because it's brown mana now. Okay. So we'll see. Okay, so it's still functional there. This guy's not quite attacking yet, but that is not far off, I can tell. So why don't I just do this, and then... Oh, I can't even move one right. Man. What a bummer. Okay, whatever. Other thing about this guy, it's all temporary HP. So have fun with that. Ay, okay. Let's see if I can start moving down. Hopefully I don't run out. Okay. Got lucky there. So you want all kinds of mana all the time, I guess? This is very nice. And this re-rolling a whole row, that's more... This I know is good, right? Enemies move slower. That's an obvious advantage right away. This is, I gotta think even more. You're piling more stuff into my... I'm at capacity right now, okay? Thank you for reaching out. I appreciate it. I hope there's somebody else you can talk to. I don't have the emotional headspace to be your friend at this exact moment. You know, here's my hot take about that. That whole Twitter thing that went kind of nuts. Well, the first thing I would say is that I don't think it's inherently wrong to tell someone when somebody reaches out for help to say, hey, I'm not in the best place to offer you the help you need right now. Maybe later. I do care about you, and I hope that you know, you are well, but I don't want you to expect more from me than I'm able to offer right now. That's fine. The problem is putting it into a frickin', you know, form email, the least personal thing. Because that's, I mean, if he, to reach out to somebody like that and to get that back is really stinky, I think. It doesn't feel good. Because really, you don't actually need them to solve all your problems. You just need somebody to listen. Is how I feel. So that's really the issue with it. It's not the content of what was said. It's the style. But that said, and then the second level of hot take here is that if you read the actual initial text that person was responding to, is clearly their friend is just another, you know, weirdo, academic kind of person. And that's probably the kind of response that they are actually comfortable getting. So in a weird sense, it was actually probably a good response for that particular person. But then to put it on Twitter, and actually there's a third level to this that I'll get to in a second, to put it on Twitter as like, here's what to do when someone reaches out for help, is like, obviously, no. Most of us are not like that. Most of us are human beings. Could slow him down. I mean, I guess I might as well. Next wave of baddies, move less. You know, it says move one down, but with the wraparound, that was all the way up. Anyway. Also, and I shouldn't say, like, most of us are human beings, like, it's not a human thing. But they're not humans. They're just kind of weird, you know? They have an esoteric kind of way of communicating, and that's fine. And then the third level is it's not even necessarily wrong to post on social media. Like, if you know you're following is that kind of people too, there's actually nothing inherently wrong with saying, here's a good way to talk to people, right? But the problem with Twitter is that everybody ends up seeing it. And, you know, if you want that easy 30 retweets, you get your dunk in. And I'm not talking about donuts. So, I don't know, it must feel weird to be that person. That woman who posted the, I'm glad you reached out thing. Both all the time, just to be that kind of person, but also to have that happen to you by posting something that you genuinely think is, you're trying to be helpful. Now, I will say, and maybe this is the last thing I have to say about it, we'll see, if I'm the person who sent that initial text and I get the forum email back saying, hey, I don't have time to help you right now, first I'd be like, okay, that's fair. And then I see that same person make, an 8-part Twitter thread about the best way to tell someone you don't have time for them. It's like, yo, you could have just, talked to me. This is what you're busy with, really? I don't know. Love the mushroom. Box. I mean, the effect is great. And I can't trust this cost. It just costs 4 of something. And the thing about life gain is it's useless. At least for now. And if I'm in a situation where I have permanent HP that is being depleted, I've been hit, upwards of 7 times. So this is basically just 1 damage every 3 fights. Not that great. We'll go with box. And okay, this is going okay. I'm playing very carefully. But I think that's what you have to do with this character. And check this out. For 1 gray mana, I can give 4. One thing I love about this boss is you're never punished for hitting them. It's always okay. Got to make sure you hit them when you can. So with 1 move, I do want the brown, so I'll just put that there, and then oh, well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. And it might actually be better to stun these guys. Well, I might as well move them slower, in fact. And then, this is using up 2 wild tiles that I don't necessarily need to, but I might as well. Get that dot on him. Very good on a single target, I think. I still don't quite understand how this works. Because I don't see any indicator that, he's going to take more damage. I just have to kind of take him at their word. Let's put some bone attacks, too. That's nothing wrong with that. Now I need the brown. Can I get there? I cannot. Not this way, at least. I think that's probably good for this turn. I can get 1 of each color. Okay. Now we're talking. 1 more? Not quite. And this actually costs 2 different types of mana now, which is interesting. Isn't that interesting? Don't we love thinking about that? Might as well slow him down. Oh, it didn't stop him from doing the exact thing I didn't want him to do. And it looks like he resisted the fly. So I think this damage over time is just across the room. He'll hit anything. So there's actually no reason not to hit a 1 enemy target. So that's kind of cool. And actually, move you down 1. Move you down 1. Now this gives me 2 hits. Which lets me clear a path and whack on him. He's down to 7. Can I get there with brown? I can only move down. So probably not. Well, I mean, it's possible over here. Oh, no. That ended my turn. But, yeah, the fly hit him. Okay, I don't know why my turn keeps ending before I want it to. That's kind of confusing and frustrating. And that's happened a few times, and that's really something I need to learn, because that... If there was a way for me to tell that, like, my turn would end before I ended it, you know, that's kind of something I need to know. Anyway, he's getting hit. I've been cursed. The fly got him out of the way, that's nice. Okay, well, we're looking for brown. But I need green to do anything else. Or I could just get gray. But all that's going to do is move him out of the way. Okay. Kind of a bad turn. Starting to feel I'm hitting the limits of what I can accomplish with this, at least this current setup. Because whatever if I get the gray, you know, I move him out of the way, I can't attack the boss. Although the fly will probably hit him, but then that's only doing 1 of his 3 remaining HP, so that's not ideal either. And there's no potential with yellow. So why don't I just get really close with brown? Let him do what he's gonna do. Yep, you're out of the way. Okay. There's that. Should shield there. Just because I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. Okay, maybe it's when I hit him that's the turn. Half the HP is gone though. That's very stinky. I need this green. Just need anything. Don't we all? This will get me close. Okay. Give me the mana. Okay. Move you 1 up. Move you 1 down. And that actually looked like it was about to match Kurtz's, but I guess some divine thing protected me there. So, okay. Like I said, not expecting to win this run, so to lose half my HP on floor 1 is disappointing, but not outside of what I was expecting. Start with Wild is nice. Gain brown mana. I mean, this is good, but mana is so, like, brown is the same as anything else. Whereas Wild, I mean, I can choose the type of mana I get from that, so that's kind of my thought process there. We'll peek behind the curtain. Gonna need some stats. More puzzle damage is not bad. We have an archetype here. We have a primary means of dealing damage. Would love movement there, but unfortunately. Now, reroll spell cost is idiotic. I'm already doing that. Hurt more. Yeah, I'll make my dot hurt more. I don't know if it does more now on the second turn or what, but that's the choice that I made. So we're on to Act 2. Here's our Wild. I can already... Well, this should always actually be available, assuming it's split into 2 types of energy. So I'm actually going to use a spell to move a yellow down, and then just move it over. And then I'm going to physically move that there, and then use a spell. So one thing that is smart that I'm doing is when you have a move, use it to get something far. You know, don't waste it on, like, one move. Now, why did that... Oh, because it was already up. Okay, duh. Plenty of yellow mana. I mean, I'm not getting hit, but I've already been hit. And this guy should be done with the fly, hopefully, if it works the way I think it does. So I'm just going to set up a shield. And that'll actually let me use box, too. Assuming I can. One more. We got it. And that actually gets me a move, too. So that's nice. Shield up over here. Because these guys are going to start making clouds that I don't want to deal with. As long as I got the mana for the spell, I should just use this. And give me that. There's that. Okay. Can I get green? If I put that there, and then I start moving down. I sure can. That lets me do that. And then I'll just use the fly over here. We got 2 flies out now. Shield's gone, but I'm not taking damage. Can use this again. Might as well use it there. Can use it again. Use it on you. Now don't hit him without a shield. Could conceivably get one. Can't move anything right. But I can move you down. Don't hit him. Okay, got 2 flies flying around, so he should be gone fairly soon. But I'll slow him down anyway. And that's an actual slow. Not like the green mana play. So the flies did nothing that turn. Why? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not an expert on this stuff. I do need gray. Can I move you right after this? I can't, but whatever. And luckily that did not activate his thing there. But now I need a shield to do anything. And actually, speaking of, I will pause for just a second. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Said I'd be gone for just a second, and so I was. At least as far as you know. I don't know. That's happening more frequently than I anticipated when I started this this project here. I didn't think that I would be taking all these bathroom breaks. They kind of sneak up on me. Why did that hit me? He still has this cloud. Why did that hit me? Give me the shield. I need it. But, you know, I guess the flip side of that is that I get it out of the way quick. Try not to be too graphic here, but the BMs tend to kind of sneak up on me, and then they sneak out. What am I doing? I think this is gonna be over fairly soon. This was a success. No matter what happens here, I feel like I learned a lot about this character. And actually, I kind of want to try them again after this. Movement gaining attack. I mean, we got so little movement. This is really nice. Although it's very expensive. Just in terms of sheer quantity. Because I thought, oh, I'll play... I mean, I unlocked them. I should at least try them. But, wrong one. Meant to get the 5 match. Whatever. It's fine. Bought me another move. Need the bone mana. One more down. You're almost dead anyway, so I'll cast a spell on you. But I think that's the thing about this game. The characters are so distinct that You end up feeling like, you know, once you get used to one, you don't want to go back to another one, even if they're, you know, quote-unquote better. Is there a lesson there? Is that like a... Does that teach me something about how to act in the world? I don't think so. Alright, so all these guys are at 1, so yeah, I was gonna say, beautiful, love that. So I think the damage over time fly hits the front row first. And God bless him for that. So I got no mana to move my tiles here. So I gotta be really smart here. I see the wild tile. That lets me get green mana. But a shield is always good too. And we're, you know, wearing them down, which is nice. This still all costs yellow. And I still only have 1 move, so I probably could have thought a little harder about that. I guess I wasn't thinking that these stay... Like, when you end the turn, these don't change. They only change when you use them. Both attacking, but I'm safe, and I got those flies doing work for me, so honestly... Yeah, break the shield. I'm still alive. Okay, the fly should come in. Yep. Whack, whack, whack. Beautiful. So, okay, I think the fly targets a specific lane. I might as well stun the one who's attacking me, even though he's dead either way. So there's 1 on each lane. It would be nice if there was some visual indicator of that, but that's a big note I have about this game, is more things could be explained visually. Ed, if you're listening. Or maybe that's more James. So, presumably I'm going to have 2 flies on this lane now. And this one as well, so that should take those guys out. And actually, this should be the end. So if I'm correct about that... Actually, I have a lot of moves. So I'll just get attack in here. Not really trying to test it. I think I'm right. Still gotta move. Give me the mana. Let me just shield here, just in case. Just to be safe. And I don't have to worry about all these hearts, because there's no use for them. Not going to heal me. Unless I can get 7 of them. Which actually isn't inconceivable with wild tiles. I just need a more reliable way to get those. Aside from just start the fight with 1. Might get through floor 2. I'd be very surprised if it gets farther than that. Love to start with yellow. And this will actually not get me enough. But I could do this. And move you all the way over. Get another move. And I think getting 1 on each row, again, is smart. Can I get green? I sure can. I'd rather stun you. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can stun both of them. And then start to dot the old battlefield with my dots. Love a shield as well. Cast that over there. You never really know when a turn is over with this guy. Hey, if I can get teeth, I'll take it. Alright, 3 damage. Yeah, take him out for sure. Now I can just move down. Which could get me, No. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to slow them down. They're on the back foot here. Alright. Not worried about these guys yet. do need yellow, but it's not gonna happen. So why don't I just get an attack? Can take this guy out completely. And I don't need to slow him down still. Because I want these guys to come back down so they can get hit. Because ultimately, my flies are just, yeah. See, I'm not even worried about them. They can't hurt me. And this should wrap it up, actually. Well, no, these guys still have a lot of HP, so it's going to take a little while for the flies to do the job there. But that's okay. Might as well just... Sure. Don't really need to... I mean, it's only doing 1 damage a turn no matter what. So this guy's dead. You're going to both be at 2. And I don't think I'm ever going to get a chance to hit you again, actually. So all I need to do is just wait. It doesn't matter. Put the heart there. I like it there. And okay. Boss time, I think. Feels like it. Copy spells at random. I don't know. Make wilds and curses. I prefer that. And that's better than the movement gaining attack. This is... I'm never going to have this much mana to work with. Not that this is really much cheaper. Now, what I think I've learned about this boss is that if you don't attack him, it's fine. And I see the big yellow plays, for sure. In fact, if I just do this twice, that gets me a 6 match. So now I got 4 moves. Looking for a gray play. And maybe that's not the best one, but it's the one I made. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And then that's what we're after. Those dots are going to be huge for getting rid of the detritus that this guy leaves. Always use this if you're only moving 1. Take that bad boy out. Get a nice shield. Really just need as many as I can on here. Green, can we get there? For 1 down, and then a full move here. Might as well stun one that's not getting killed immediately. So he should get hit pretty hard next turn. It's getting hit hard this turn, in fact. Can move right, but that's it. I don't have enough to move down. There's no way that's paying off. I'll just save the mana. Okay, he healed, but that's okay. Only 1 fly there. It's kind of frustrating. Maybe they don't stack. Maybe there was no reason for me to think that they did. Okay, so I gotta think smarter. I guess then I don't really need more of this. It's just doing 1 damage. So what I do need is just a way to clear out this guy so I can hit the boss. Well, this guy's attacking, actually, so I should think about that first. And I have options to move right, but not to move down. So why don't I move you all the way over here, and then hopefully get my green. Okay, we got there. We did it. So I'm safe. I'm not dead. That'll at least take him out. Sure, I'll hit the boss with it. Now all I can do is move right. But if it keeps... Okay, here's the plan, actually. Nope, never mind. Here's the plan. Just put that there. Just put her there. Scary. It's scary. And I'm getting brown because that's what my box costs right now. I can protect myself on that side. Give me the mana. And then hopefully I have enough to move to get... I mean, I don't... How about this? This will get me a move. Close one. Oh, wrong. That's a misclick. That's the worst way to lose, man. Alright, this will work. Ah! Okay. Ugh, I hate that. I don't want to lose because of a misclick. It's over. Okay. Again, not disappointed to lose. Disappointed to lose for that reason. That's embarrassing. And, you know, it's the kind of thing that makes you say, I wish this game had an undo feature, but when you think about the actual implications, it's like putting an edit button on Twitter, right? You just can't do it. Sometimes you make mistakes. Okay, so I gotta, you know I got 4 faves on this one, and it could have been a lot more if I had spelled it right, but, ultimately, you know, it's pointless. None of this matters. I had fun. That's what counts. I hope you did too. Be sure to like and subscribe, and it helps out a lot. I really appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your day.